What's Happening? Was an American sitcom that aired on ABC from 1976 to 1979. Created by Eric Monti and produced by Norman Lear, it followed the lives of three African-American teenagers in a working-class neighborhood in Los Angeles. The show was aired for 3 seasons and 65 episodes. The show featured Ernest Thomas as Roger Raj Thomas, Haywood Nelson as Dwayne Nelson, and Fred Berry as Freddie Rerun Stubbs. Danielle Spencer plays Roger's younger sister Dee, while Mabel King stars as their mother, Mabel. Shirley Hemphill appears as Shirley Wilson, a tough yet affectionate waitress at Rob's Place, the local soda shop frequented by the boys. Recurring characters include Rob, played by Earl Billings, the owner of Rob's Place, and Mrs. Collins, portrayed by Fritzy Burr, a sardonic but caring history teacher who also sponsors the school newspaper. In What's Happening, the actors had several on-screen matchups. However, we know you will be excited to know who the real-life lovers of What's Happening cast are. In this video, we shall have a look at the real-life lovers of What's Happening cast. Give us a like and subscribe to our channel to watch other interesting videos. In What's Happening, Ernest Thomas played the role of Roger Raj Thomas. Raj is one of the main characters, an intelligent and ambitious teenager navigating the ups and downs of life in a working-class neighborhood in Los Angeles. He is known for his aspirations, close friendships, and family dynamics. In What's Happening? Ernest Thomas's character, Roger Raj Thomas, had several romantic interests over the course of the series. One notable character he dated was Nadine Hudson, who eventually became his wife in the spin-off series What's Happening Now? However, during the original series, Raj had various girlfriends and crushes, reflecting typical teenage dating experiences. When it comes to his real life, Ernest Thomas had a romantic relationship with actress Kim Cattrall. They dated when they were students at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in the 1970s. Haywood Nelson played the role of Dwayne Nelson in What's Happening. Dwayne is one of Raj's best friends, known for his wit, easygoing nature, and his signature catchphrase, "Hey, hey, hey." Dwayne Nelson had a few romantic interests throughout the series. One of the notable characters he was romantically linked to was a girl named Juanita, who appeared in the episode titled Dwayne's Dream, Season 3, Episode 18. However, similar to other characters, Dwayne's romantic storylines were more episodic rather than focused on a long-term relationship. In real life, Haywood Nelson has been into 4 marriages. His first marriage was to Cheryl Pyland. They got married in 1981 and divorced in 1984. In 1987, he got married to Diana Ramos, and they divorced in 1998. After divorcing a second time, Haywood Nelson was single for some time before tying the knot in 2014. They remained married for 6 years before divorcing in 2020. He is currently married to Paula DeJesus. They got married in 2023. Will his latest marriage survive the taste of time? Only time will tell. He is blessed with 3 children. Fred Berry played the role of Freddie Rerun Stubbs in What's Happening? Rerun is one of Raj's best friends, known for his humorous personality, love of dancing, and his signature red beret and suspenders. Rerun had several romantic interests throughout the series, but his relationships were mostly episodic and often provided comic relief. One notable romantic storyline was with a character named Donna in the episode Rerun Gets Married, Season 2, Episode 21, where Rerun gets engaged, but the engagement is short-lived due to comedic misunderstandings. Overall, Rerun's romantic escapades were not central to the show's main plot lines. In real life, Berry has been married 6 times to 4 different women. His first wife was Francesca Berry. They got married in 1976, before divorcing less than a year later. However, in 1978, they got back together, and they got married till 1980 when they divorced for good. In 1984, he got married to Carol Ann Ross before they divorced in 1991. In 1994, he married Darianne Bitton, and they lived together till 1999 when they got divorced. After his divorce, he married Essie Berry, and they remained in the union till 2003. From his marriage, he was blessed with 3 children. Danielle Spencer played the role of Dee Thomas in What's Happening? Dee is Roger Raj Thomas's younger sister. She is known for her sharp wit, intelligence, and often humorous and sarcastic remarks, which add a lot of humor to the show. As Dee is a young girl throughout the series, she is not romantically linked to anyone in What's Happening. Her role primarily focuses on her interactions with her brother Raj, their friends, and their mother, Mabel Thomas. In real life, Spencer married Gary Fields, a marketing manager and her publicist and manager, in Marina del Rey, California, in 1999. The couple divorced in 2013. It is not known if the couple had any children together. Mabel King played the role of Mabel Thomas in What's Happening. Mabel is the loving and strong-willed mother of Roger, Raj, Thomas, and Dee Thomas. She works hard to provide for her family and is known for her wisdom, sense of humor, and no-nonsense attitude. On What's Happening, Mabel Thomas' character's focus is primarily on raising her children and managing the household. The show highlights her role as a single mother and her interactions with her children and their friends. She often used the catchphrase, "This is true." In real life, King was married to Melvin King from June 1967 until September 1989. She and Larry Banks had one child, a son named Larry Jr., who died in 1996. She died on November 9, 1999, at age of 66. Shirley Hemphill played the role of Shirley Wilson in What's Happening? Shirley is a tough but lovable waitress at Rob's Place, the neighborhood soda shop where the main characters frequently hang out. She is known for her sharp tongue, quick wit, and humorous banter with the boys. Her character's interactions are mostly comedic and centered on her relationships with the main characters, especially the teenage boys who frequent the soda shop. Shirley Hemphill was a very private person. She never revealed her relationships or marriages to the public. She died on December 10, 1999, at her home in West Covina, California, aged 52. She died of kidney failure. She was cremated. Thalmus Rasulala played the role of Bill Thomas, the father of Roger Rage, Thomas, and Dee Thomas in What's Happening? Bill Thomas is a traveling salesman who is separated from his wife, Mabel. He occasionally appears in the series to visit his children and offer fatherly advice. On What's Happening, he was romantically linked to Mabel, even though they later separated. In real life, Rasulala married Sherlyn Mozingo on November 6, 1984. The couple were blessed with 4 children. He was previously married to Martha Roberts, whom he wed in 1960. They had 3 children together. They divorced in 1977. He died on October 9, 1991, from a heart attack. Ray Vito played the role of Al Dunbar in What's Happening. Al Dunbar is a DJ and friend of the main characters. He is involved in the local music scene and often interacts with Raj, Dwayne, and Rerun. Al Dunbar was not romantically linked to anyone in the series. His character primarily serves to add to the show's musical and cultural elements and provide another adult figure for the teenagers to interact with. In real life, Ray Vita kept his relationships private. He died aged 33 years. John Welsh played the role of Mr. Bradley in What's Happening? Mr. Bradley is the high school teacher of Raj, Dwayne, and Rerun. He is known for his role as an educator and a mentor figure to the main characters. His role primarily focuses on his professional relationship with the students and his involvement in their academic and personal lives. When it comes to real life, John Welsh's relationship details were unknown. Earl Billings played the role of Rob, the owner of Rob's Place, in What's Happening? Rob's Place is the neighborhood soda shop where Rage, Dwayne, Rerun, and other characters frequently hang out. Rob is depicted as a friendly, supportive figure who interacts with the main characters and provides a setting for many of the show's scenes. His character's role is primarily centered on managing the soda shop and serving as a mentor-like figure to the teenagers who frequent his establishment. Fritzi Burr played the role of Mrs. Collins in What's Happening? Mrs. Collins is a sardonic but caring history teacher at the high school and serves as the sponsor of the school newspaper. She is known for her no-nonsense attitude and her involvement in both the academic and social aspects of the students' lives. Her character's focus is on her professional role and her interactions with the students, rather than on romantic relationships. In real life, Fritzi Burr was married to Aaron Heyman until his death in 1995. Fritzi Burr died on January 17, 2003, due to natural causes. Debbie Morgan played the role of Nadine Hudson in What's Happening? Nadine is Raj Thomas's love interest. She appears in several episodes and is portrayed as Raj's girlfriend, with their relationship serving as a key subplot in the series. Nadine Hudson's romantic involvement with Raj is central to her character's role in the show, contributing to Raj's personal and emotional storyline. In real life, Debbie Morgan was married 4 times. Debbie Morgan's first marriage was to Charles Weldon, lasting from 1980 to 1984. She then married actor Charles S. Dutton in 1989, but they divorced in 1994. From 1997 to 2000, she was married to photographer Don Thompson. Since June 2009, Morgan has been married to Jeffrey Winston. Theodore Wilson played the role of Leroy, the neighborhood handyman in What's Happening. Leroy is a recurring character who provides comic relief and often interacts with the main characters in various capacities around the neighborhood. His character's role is more focused on his handyman duties and his interactions with the other characters, rather than on romantic relationships. In real life, Teddy Wilson was previously married to Joan Pringle. They got married in 1980 for 11 years before getting divorced in 1991. It is not clear if they had any children together. Chip Fields played the role of Lydia Adams in What's Happening? Lydia is the mother of the character, Tasha, who is a friend of Raj's younger sister, Dee. Lydia's character is portrayed as a supportive and caring parent. In real life, Irv Hurd and Chip Fields have been married for 29 years since 1994. They began dating in 1993 before they got married on 1994. They have been married for 31 years. Sorrell Book played the role of Mr. Davis in What's Happening? Mr. Davis is the school principal at the high school attended by Raj Thomas, Dwayne Nelson, and Rerun Stubbs. He is portrayed as a strict but fair administrator who often deals with the antics and misadventures of the students. Mr. Davis is a recurring character whose interactions with the students often revolve around disciplinary matters and school-related issues. Throughout the series, Mr. Davis is not romantically linked to any of the other characters. His role is centered on his professional responsibilities as principal and his interactions with the students in his capacity as an authority figure. His character serves to provide structure and guidance within the school's environment, contributing to various plotlines involving the academic and social lives of the main characters. Sorrell Book's portrayal of Mr. Davis adds a layer of realism to the school setting, highlighting the challenges and dynamics of student-teacher relationships. His character helps underscore the importance of discipline and the educational environment in the lives of the young characters, without delving into romantic subplots. In real life, Sorrell Book was married to Miranda Knickerbocker. The couple were blessed with 2 children before divorcing in 1973. He died on February 11, 1994. He is interred at the Jewish Cemetery Hillside Memorial Park Cemetery in Culver City, California. Officer Williams is a friendly and understanding police officer who occasionally appears in the series. His character is depicted as a supportive figure in the community, offering assistance and guidance to the main characters, particularly when they find themselves in minor legal or safety issues. Officer Reggie Williams is not romantically linked to any characters in the series. His role primarily focuses on his duties as a police officer and his interactions with Raj Thomas, Dwayne Nelson, Rerun Stubbs, and other residents of the neighborhood. The character provides a positive representation of law enforcement, emphasizing community support and collaboration, rather than romantic entanglements. Tim Reed's portrayal of Officer Williams adds a sense of security and authority to the show's setting, highlighting the importance of community police relationships. His character's involvement in the series helps address various plotlines involving the characters' everyday lives, underscoring the show's blend of humor with real-life issues. Officer Williams's interactions are more about mentorship and guidance than romantic interests. In real life, Tim Reed has been married to Daphne Reed for the last 41 years since 4th December 1982. Irene Cara played the role of Diana, a high school student in What's Happening? Diana is introduced as a character who is involved in various school activities, and her interactions with the main characters revolve around their shared school environment and social events. In terms of romantic involvement, Diana is notably linked to Dwayne Nelson, portrayed by Haywood Nelson. Their relationship develops over several episodes, showcasing the typical high school romance dynamic with its ups and downs. Diana and Dwayne's relationship adds a layer of romantic subplot to the show, reflecting the trials and tribulations of teenage dating. Irene Cara's portrayal of Diana brings a touch of youthful charm and drama to the series, contributing to the show's exploration of teenage relationships and social interactions. Her character's romance with Dwayne provides additional depth to his character and introduces new dynamics to the group of friends. Diana's role in the series helps to highlight the diverse experiences and challenges faced by the characters as they navigate adolescence. Irene Cara was previously married to Conrad E. Palmisano from 1986 to 1991. They were married for 5 years. Slim Gaillard played the role of Eli, a musician in What's Happening? Eli is introduced as a talented and charismatic performer who brings a touch of musical flair to the show. His character is known for his involvement in various musical events and performances, contributing to the show's entertainment and cultural elements. In terms of romantic involvement, Eli is notably linked to Shirley Wilson, portrayed by Shirley Hemphill. Their relationship is depicted with a blend of humor and affection, highlighting the ups and downs of romance within the show's setting. Eli's interactions with Shirley add a layer of complexity to her character and introduce romantic subplot elements that enrich the show's narrative. Slim Gaillard's portrayal of Eli brings a unique musical and charismatic presence to What's Happening?, enhancing the series with his performance talent and engaging personality. His role helps to showcase the diverse aspects of the characters' lives, from professional aspirations to personal relationships. Eli's romantic involvement with Shirley adds a dynamic element to the show, blending humor with the challenges of romantic relationships. Slim Gaillard lived a private life. He died of cancer on February 26, 1991. Bill Henderson played the role of Clyde, the local record store owner in What's Happening? Clyde is portrayed as a knowledgeable and supportive figure who runs a record store in the neighborhood. His character is involved in the music scene, interacting with Raj Thomas, Dwayne Nelson, and Rerun Stubbs, who are frequent visitors to his store. Clyde's role primarily revolves around his business and his interactions with the main characters. He provides a backdrop for various musical and cultural plotlines in the series, contributing to the show's depiction of community life and the characters' interests. Clyde is not linked to any of the main characters in a romantic capacity. His character's focus is on his role as a record store owner and his interactions with the community rather than on romantic relationships. Bill Henderson's portrayal of Clyde adds a touch of authenticity to the show's depiction of the neighborhood and its various local businesses, providing a friendly and helpful presence in the characters' lives without delving into romantic subplots. What's Happening? Stands as a beloved sitcom that aired from 1976 to 1979, created by Eric Monti and produced by Norman Lear. The series offers a poignant yet humorous look at the lives of three African-American teenagers, Raj Thomas, Dwayne Nelson, and Rerun Stubbs, navigating the challenges of adolescence in a working-class neighborhood in Los Angeles. The show is celebrated for its blend of comedy and social commentary, reflecting on issues such as family dynamics, friendships, and the quest for personal identity. The characters are brought to life by a talented ensemble cast, including Ernest Thomas as Raj, Haywood Nelson as Dwayne, and Fred Berry as Rerun. Each actor contributes a unique dimension to their roles, with Raj's ambition, Dwayne's wit, and Rerun's humor creating a dynamic trio that resonates with audiences. Supporting characters such as Shirley Wilson, played by Shirley Hemphill, and the Thomas family, including Mabel Thomas, Mabel King, and Dee Thomas, Danielle Spencer, enrich the narrative with their own compelling stories and interactions. The show's ability to address real-life issues through a comedic lens was a significant factor in its appeal. It tackled topics such as parental guidance, community support, and the trials of growing up, all while maintaining a lighthearted and engaging tone. This balance of humor and heartfelt moments allowed What's Happening to connect with viewers on a personal level, making it a standout series of its time. While the show concluded after 3 seasons, its impact endures through its memorable characters and relatable themes. What's Happening? Remains a cherished piece of television history, remembered for its humor, its portrayal of African American life, and its ability to address serious topics with warmth and laughter.